Look at yourself, all of you, vermin, cowering in the dirt, thinking, what? You deserve for your voice to be heard? Society does not owe you an audience. You are not important. You are not even interesting. You are nothing. To me, it's a relatable feeling. A relatable feeling indeed of being just another drop in a vast, ever-expanding ocean of online artists. I too was once standing at the shore, looking out into the horizon of the internet, pondering how to get the world to notice my drawings. There are a lot of people out there, and we are more connected than ever. But with all this technology, we're still just people, and there's very little difference between all of us. But that little difference makes a big difference. That little difference is attitude. The big difference is whether it's positive or negative. Many of you lovely boys and girls like to come before me and ask, Shadman, how do I get an audience for my art? Shadman, how do I get popular doing hentai? And one of my personal favorites, Shadman, why the fuck do people even like you? You suck. I'm way better than you. Therefore, I deserve to be bigger than you. It's so unfair. Fuck you! You deserve nothing. Faith owes you nothing. Fuck faith. Earn it. So allow me to address my perspective on something far more valuable than money and superiority. That is exposure. A loyal fellowship, a brotherhood built in blood, rightfully earned mutual respect. I feel like I need to put a little disclaimer here though before getting into it. This perspective is coming from an adult artist, for those who don't know, commonly referred to as a hentai artist. To be more precise, one of the most notorious Western hentai artists. I'm unprofessional, unorthodox, and completely uncensored. However unprofessional I am, I did manage to stand out in this ocean of cartoon porn, in this oversaturated, ever-growing, ever-expanding sea of artists trying to get into hentai, and I did it in a post-Tumblr era. Because Tumblr already existed years before I started. Tumblr made most adult artists drown in a relative Tumblr obscurity, hidden away by the site's filters and guidelines, forced to share each other as a closed, small community, cucked by the terms of service, not allowed to be too deviant or too extreme, otherwise face the consequences of having your account terminated without any notice. Meaning the more softcore you are, the better your audience will be. Enjoy those commissions in e-begging. I remained hard to the core. That being said, I'm a bad goyim. Don't take this as a guide or tutorial on how to get an audience, for my kind of behavior can be downright destructive to yourself and the people around you. Take it as an insight of an underdog, a lesson that the laws which have been laid out before you by others do not have to be your own. That even for the worst, the most wretched, there can be a path that leads to domination. That the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Let's start at the beginning. So you like to draw? Cool. You like to draw women? Cool. So do literally 10,000s of other people online, and many of them are a Nothing major, in fact, tiny but still very important. Like a man with an incompetent peanut size, it may be small, but you still hold it very dear to your heart. You wouldn't know how to live without it. It's the first glowing ember of progress, kindling your motivation. Sure, may only be a few eyes, but it's enough to show that you are being noticed. This little ember will suffice for now. It will grow into a flame if you keep nurturing it, and that flame shall become the fire that burns you to the ground. I even started to make some of my first online friends, some of them being fellow artists, some just friendly, like-minded spirits, while others being delinquents not worthy of anybody's time. Back then I couldn't tell the difference. I was your average, ordinary, everyday online kid, wanting to make something out of himself, wanting to be heard, appreciated, and yes, even loved. As my affiliation to sexual stuff grew stronger because of my raging hormones, Newgrounds started to censor me for going a bit too far, even for their standards. I noticed it was time to branch out. There were other art websites back in 2010 like Hentai Foundry, DeviantArt, and even Fur Affinity. That's all I knew at the time. Regardless, all were filled with their own communities. Perhaps there I'd meet new people. Maybe even new people who would like me. I know, nowadays, hearing the names of those sites is like bringing up relics. Dying elderly people, fading into obscurity. You remember them, you heard of them, but you know they are becoming more and more irrelevant as valuable community sites. Slowly but surely reaching the state of being obsolete.